Hello, everybody. This is Drew with StayAhead Fitness. I've got a 30-minute workout for you today, and this one is done all from standing. I normally spend at least some of the time down on the floor, but we're going to be all on our feet this entire time. We're going to work on strength, flexibility, agility, and balance. We're going to get it all done in 30 minutes. So go ahead and get started with this workout, and then I will see you at the end of the workout. And thanks for liking and subscribing. It helps me to bring you more free content. Hello, 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 everyone. We are here for Basic 30. I'm so glad you're here with me today. We're going to have an awesome taking care of our bodies today. Strength, stretch, balance. We're going to get it all in today. We're going to start from standing. Bring your feet just a little wider than your hips, but not a full straddle. And let the shoulders rise toward the ears. And draw those shoulders down the back as the hands come down by your sides. We'll do that again. Rise the shoulders toward the ears like you're shrugging. Draw the shoulder blades back and down. Let the hands slide down onto your sides. As you do this one more time, shoulders rise, shoulders pull back, shoulders draw down. Feel this broadness across your collarbones, and your gaze is straight ahead. Breath in, breath out. Inhale, exhale. Fill your lungs all the way to the top. Exhale your lungs all the way out. Next inhale, reach the hands up high. Look all the way up to the hands, reach towards your ceiling, stretch it out. Reach the hands down to the ankles, forward fold, hold here. Let your head drop. And then move your head in a circular pattern. Reverse direction. And then work yourself back up to standing. Hands up high. Palms face each other. Stretch it out tall. Side bend. Try to keep your arms relatively close to your ears, so don't let your arm fall away like this. Keep your arms close to the ears. If there's any trouble with the shoulders here, do this with bent elbows like I've done here. Feel your hips moving slightly in the opposite direction of your upper body. Last one. Back to center. Lower the hands down to the ankles, forward fold. Let your head drop, your spine round. And pushing all the way up to standing. Reach up high. And lower just the arms down. Beautiful, everyone. Roll out the shoulders. Find as much movement as you can. There's so much joy and enthusiasm in moving our bodies. Reverse the direction. That joy and enthusiasm brings us back the next time. So if you don't feel like doing this, then you fake it. And eventually this becomes so fun and you look forward to it, and we develop that habit of moving our bodies every single day. Reach the arms out to the sides with the thumbs pointing up. Draw the shoulder blades down the back and activate your arm muscles. Now lengthen as tall as you can as you rotate toward the right. Look to the back hand. Hold the rotation. Reach your hands up toward the ceiling and look up. Lower the arms halfway down. Rotate back to the start. Rotate the other direction. Look back to the back hand. And then raise the hands up toward the ceiling. Lower the hands halfway down. Back to center. Reach the hands up. Side bend. Side bend. Back to center. Reach to the ankles. Forward fold. Come all the way up to standing. Reach up high. Interlace the fingers. Flip the palms. Lower the hands down to the crown of the head. Push the hands back behind your head and draw the shoulder blades down your back. Push your hands up toward the ceiling. Look up. Release your hands behind your back, interlacing your fingers. Try to bring the palms as close together as possible and draw the upper arm bones back, 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 back. Now slide your hands down your back toward the ground. Look up toward the ceiling. Squeeze your glutes. You may be able to feel your bottom muscles activated because your arms are right on your bottom muscles. You can give yourself that kind of that feedback. Are you contracting the glutes? As your hands reach down toward the ground, look up toward the ceiling. And release. Back to center. Release the hands and take your right arm, reach it up and over. Look up to the hand. Switch sides. Left arm up and over. Look up to the hand. Switch sides. This time the opposite hand reaches more behind or even around your back. And then switch. Opposite hand reaches behind or around your back. Now keep going. Find your length. You're looking up toward the hand. We're stretching through the ribs. Last one. And release. Excellent, everyone. Walk those feet in and pick a foot up. You can always just rest the toes on the ground and do a little shake out there, or maybe you lift the foot a little higher, find that balance, and shake it out. Bend the knee. Other side. Whatever you can do here. Doesn't have to be great. Just keep the toes on the ground if you need to. Move it around, or maybe lift the foot up and give it that little shake out. And then release and bring the foot back onto the ground. Awesome, everybody. We're going to move all the way to one side of your mat or even off of the mat if you want to, and then establish your tall posture. We're going to start walking backwards. So nice and slow at first. Obviously, determine your amount of space, then turn and begin again. So it doesn't matter if all you have is the length of your mat. It doesn't have to be a lot of space. In fact, the less space you have, the more you have to turn, which is good. So as simple as this may seem, this is actually doing some really good things for us. Reprogramming the brain to do a different pattern, using different muscles in different ways and with different timing. Make sure you're picking your feet up. If you're finding this a bit wobbly, slow down. If you're finding this really easy, you can walk a little faster. You can take a little bigger steps. Obviously, you're being very careful as you turn, but if everything feels okay, you can make a quicker turn and really work on your agility here. I want those feet moving. Now, it's interesting, if you focus on something in the wall in front of you as you walk away, it's an interesting sensation because we're so used to walking towards something. When you walk towards something, it gets bigger. Now, as you're looking at something, as you walk away from it, it gets smaller. So as I said, your brain is having a new experience here. And at least in theory, that's a good idea. All right, everybody, nicely done. Go ahead and come to one edge of your mat, and we're going to separate the feet just a little bit. Bend the knees, sink the hips. We normally do this with a band, but here without the band, I want you to take bigger steps. We're going to emphasize lifting the feet up off the ground. So a funny looking little step here. Almost like you don't want to have your feet on the ground. Maybe like you're walking on hot coals or something. You try to have your feet on the ground as little as possible. So you're doing this funny little step. Now, as we keep going here, I want you to keep your feet separated. Do not bring your feet all the way together. That's a more stable way to move. If you're always bringing your feet together like this, there's a point in the stepping where you're not as stable. When the feet are together, you're not as stable. So I want you to feel stable the entire time. Now, if you want, you can slow down, or if you want, you can pick up the pace for the last couple of trips here. And back to the middle of your mat. Awesome. We're going to keep going here. That was a little bit of kind of agility, but also starting into kind of balance work. So feel free to hold on to a chair or a wall if you need to for your balance. Feet are close together, arms by your sides. Slowly lift the right foot off the ground. You can always do just toes on the ground if you need to, or a low lift, or a higher lift. Now squeeze tight through the support leg. Breathe. And release. Remember, the contraction of the support leg is the most important thing. Other side. You can stay on the toes if you need to, or a low lift, or a higher lift. Now contract those muscles tight. And release all the way back down. Other side. First side. Right foot lifts. Tight, tight, tight. Option, if you want more challenge, is to raise the hands up. Breathe, stretch it out, and release down. Other side. Remember, you can hold on to something if you're not getting a lot out of this. I want you to be able to lift your knee up, and at least one hand goes up if you're holding on to the wall. And release. So oftentimes when we're doing balance, we don't really fully commit to it. We don't engage our muscles enough. So I don't care if you fall out of the balance, obviously, as long as you don't hurt yourself. But I want you to go for it here. In other words, really reach, get as tall as you can, even if you're holding on to the wall. Right leg up, reach up, give it everything you've got. Stretch as high as you can, even if you fall out of it. And release. Other side. Reach up, lift up, get as tall as you can, go up, 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 and release down. We have one more time. Right leg, reach, feel the balance, stretch, pull your belly in, go high, and release down. Last time, left leg, reach it up, tighten that support leg, and release it back down. Awesome. Feet are all the way together. Lengthen tall through the spine. Pull your head back over the shoulders. Breath in. Breath out. Step the right foot forward 1 foot length. Remember, on this one, you can offset a little more like I've done here, or offset a little less, feet more stacked if you would like the extra challenge. Arms out to the sides. Look to the right. Look to the left, back to center, raise the hands up. Lower the hands, switch the feet. We're going right into it here. Set your feet, arms up, look to the left, look to the right, back to center, the arms go up, lower the arms down. As soon as doing that sequence, this sequence over and over, you will get so much better at it. So practice this if you're struggling with it. You should be able to do this relatively smoothly after you've practiced it a little bit. Bring the right foot forward, 1 foot length. Raise the hands up. Now, feel your even weight distribution in both feet. I have a tendency to lean into my back foot, so I'm going to lean forward into that front foot a little to even my weight into both feet. Now look up to the hands, all the way up, stretch it out. Look, up, 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 and lower down. Switch out the feet, raise the arms up. Feel weight in both feet. Look up, look up, look up, stretch it out, get as tall as you can. And release, lower it down. Now, did any of you notice like a kind of losing the balance and coming back into it? I did that last time for sure. I was up like this, I kind of, but I caught myself and come back into balance. That is a good thing. That means your proprioceptive system is understanding where balance is. It makes a correction. It brings you back into balance. So don't fret if you're kind of wobbly. as long as your body is able to find your balance. That's why we do these kinds of exercises. Okay, our next one is our dynamic high knee movement. So you're going to be stepping and then lifting, stepping and lifting. You step, hold, step, hold. Go ahead if you haven't already started. Step, hold, step, hold. If you need it easier, step smaller and lift lower. If you need it harder, step deeper or wider across and lift higher. Step, lift. Step, lift. Use your hands if you want. Now we're trying to freeze the balance at the top. So freeze, hold, whoops, hold. Step, hold. Step, hold. Last one. Step, hold. Good. All right. These exercises, so good at our balance, so good at our agility, so important for us. Bring your hands onto your hips. Step the right foot back, 1 step, 2 steps with the heel off the ground. You might want to hold on to something here. I don't want you to not do the exercise. So you're going to come over to wall space. You've stepped back. You lean forward. You lift the back foot off the ground. Okay? So hold on if you need to. If you're not holding on, you lean forward. Back foot lifts. Hold. And step the feet back together. Left foot steps back. Lean forward. Lift the back leg. Hold. Step the feet forward or together. Right foot back. Lean forward. Lift. Step it forward. Keep going. You know the pattern. You're freezing for an instant at the top to demonstrate your balance. Lean, lift, hold, and step. Let's do 2 more. Last one. And release. All right. Very good. Don't judge. Just do the exercises. Don't think you did bad. Don't think you did good. It doesn't matter. Just do the exercises. All right. Bring your legs wide this time into our straddle. We're going to keep the feet on the ground. We got our balance done. That's a big double thumbs up. Good job for you getting that done. We're going to turn the right foot. We're going to bend the knee. Get your knee over the ankle. You can look down to see if it looks like that knee is over the ankle. Then bring your spine back to vertical and let your right hand slide down your leg. Take your your left hand down your leg. Your right hand reaches up toward the ceiling. Now we're going to hold here, and you're going to challenge your leg strength by staying in the bend of that front leg. Hold, 3. Reach toward the ceiling, 2. And 1. Straighten the leg, square the foot. Left foot turns. Bend the knee, check to get that knee over the ankle. Then bring your chest to vertical. Right hand slides down, left hand reaches up. We're going to reach that hand high toward the ceiling, bend deeper into the leg. Now hold here for leg strength, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten, square up the foot. See if you have the ability to move the feet out another 1/2 inch on each side, just a 1/2 inch, very small movement. Once again, turn the right foot. Bend the knee. The spine comes to vertical. This time the arms come out halfway. Now get deeper in the bend of the front leg. Deeper, hold, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten, square the foot, switch sides. Bend the knee, bring your chest to vertical, arms up halfway. Bend deeper into the leg, make your leg muscles work. Hold, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten the leg, square the foot, and heel toe. Make your feet work. Heel toe. Your feet in, all the way in. Deep breath. All right, one more. Legs wide. Get that full straddle. Turn the right foot. Bend your knee. Take the top arm, reach it up and over your ear. This time you're going to lean over and either rest the lower hand on your knee, or if you want more challenge, take the arm up to the ear, hold 3, 2, and 1. Push up and square up the feet. Turn the left foot, bend your knee. Reach the top arm over the ear, either rest your hand or your elbow on the knee, or if you want more challenge, take the arm up to the ear, hold 3, 2, and 1. Push it up, lower the arms, square the foot. Give yourself a smile. Nice job. Walk the feet in. Breath in, breath out. Body weight strength, so good for us. Bring your feet to slightly wider than hip width apart. Slowly sit your hips back. Back is straight. Take a look up here. Notice my back is straight. My hips have gone back. My bottom is back toward the back wall. Belly is pulled in. Take the arms out in front and sit down lower. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way up. Look up to the hands. This time, sweep your hands behind your back as you lower down. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way up. And we're going to repeat both of those. So sitting back into chair, the arms are out in front. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Push all the way up. And sweep the hands behind the back. Get down low. Hold 3, 2, and 1. Push it up. Lower the arms down. Awesome, everybody. Such good work building our leg strength. Okay, we're going to use wall space. So hold on to the wall. Find your spot. When you're ready, the opposite arm, you're holding on to the wall with one hand. The opposite hand reaches toward the ground. The inside leg reaches back. The outside hand reaches toward the ground. Then come up. The hand raises up. The knee raises up. And then lower down. And raise up. Now I want you to find as full of motion as you can. It's very hard to do this without holding on. So if you're finding this relatively easy, just make your hand hold lighter on the wall. How far can you extend the leg back? And how far can you reach toward the ground? Go very slow, make your muscles work. We're doing 3 more. Last one. And release and turn the other direction. Outside hand reaches toward the ground. Inside leg reaches back as you reach toward the ground. Raise up and reach down. So a lot of leg strength here, but you're also getting a great dynamic stretch in the hamstring of the support leg. Three more. Last one. And and release. Excellent. As I've said many times, everybody, single leg exercises, so important, so valuable. All right. You may want to go back to the wall, or you can stay out in the middle of the room. Hands on the hips. Feet are hip width apart. Heel raises. Heels up, hold, and down. Up, hold, and down. Now, what I want you to notice here, are you able to get a reasonable height on your heel lift? And are you able to hold it for an instant at the top? And if not, you would be better served by holding on to something. Because I want you to find the full range of motion. And I want you to be able to pause at the top. 5 more. And release. Now, if you didn't hit all of those, if you didn't balance and hold at the top for an instant, that's okay. I didn't either. But the idea is to do that more often than not. This time, we're going to hold for a length of time. So you're going to do your best to get to the top. We're going to hold there. Again, holding on even with just a finger on the wall might be a good idea for you. All right, here we go. We're going to lift and hold at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release back down. We're doing it twice more. Lift and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Back down. And our last one. Lift and hold. 3, 2, and 1. Back down. Now, if those are wobbly, it's okay. It's wobbly for me too. Those are really good exercises for you to do. It's so easy just to, if you can remind yourself, make yourself a little note or something, just to do those heel raises. You could do them every day or every other day, make a huge difference in the strength of your legs. Okay, everybody, almost done. Got a couple left here for today. This is a combination of stretch and strength. And we have done this before. It's a great exercise. You're going to step the right foot back, 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps. So you have plenty of space between the feet. And there is some balance here. So again, hold on if you need to. Now push those feet into the ground. Left hand comes onto the left hip. Right hand reaches behind the head. Now push both elbows back. Straighten your legs and hinge forward, straight legs, straight spine. Come back up. Feel your balance. Lower down. Push up. Lower down. Push up. This time, keep your legs in place. Same side. Hands come down to the front leg. You're going to reach your hands down to your knee and you can stop there, or hands down to the shin and stop, or hand down to the ankle and stop. Or if you can reach all the way to the floor, you could try that. It doesn't matter. Get where you can. But it is a straight leg pose. So try to keep the legs straight. Hold. 3, 2, and 1. Now, power yourself up. Nice and strong. Slide those hands up. Both legs are straight. Raise the hands up overhead. Breathe. You could look down for better balance, or you could try looking up to challenge your balance. And then release and step forward. Other side. Step it back. Remember, the feet are offset here. It's not tightrope alignment, it's train track alignment. So the outside foot, or rather the back foot, is stepped out a little. Right hand to right hip, left hand behind the head. Push the elbows back. Lean into it. Go until you feel the stretch. Push back up. Second time, lean. And back up. Last time, lean. And back up. Bring your hands onto the front leg. The back does round on this one. The hands down to the knee or the shin or the ankle or even the floor. Make sure you're not bending the front leg. Drop your head and feel your feet balancing into the floor. Feel your strength as you rise back up. Find your balance. Raise the hands up overhead. Look down or look forward or look up. And release. And step forward. Bring your feet to a little wider than hip width apart. Arms by your sides. Long, deep breath. Reach the hands up high. Reach the hands down to the ankles, soft forward fold. All the way to standing. Fingers onto the shoulders. Rotate to the right. Rotate to the left. Back to center. Roll the shoulders. And we are all done. That was an awesome, efficient workout. You guys did a great job. I'm so glad you joined me today, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Take care, and bye for now. All right. Well, 30 minutes, it goes by so fast. What did you think of that workout? I would love to hear from you in the comments below. If this was helpful to you, if you would like other types of workouts, other improvements, let me know. This one was all done from standing. It was a little bit different. So I really do hope you enjoyed it. And thank you again for liking and subscribing. I also have my website, StayAheadFitness.com. If you want more workouts just like this, that's organized in a Netflix style of library without the typical YouTube commercials that we get here. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment about the membership, and I will look forward to seeing you in the next video.